Hello friends, hope you are doing well. I am Swapnesh Bagal and today I will be delivering a webinar on how to improve the employability. But before that I would like to introduce myself in detail. I have completed mechanical engineering and I am currently working as a design engineer in piping stress analysis industry from last 8 years, and currently I am working in Worli, India at Mumbai location. So let's move ahead, and my topic for today, as I said, is how to improve the employability. But before reaching out to the topic in detail, I would like to mention the basic difference between employability and job. There is one famous quote. It will self-explain what is the difference. So there will be no jobs in future, but there will be a employability which will serve the next generation. So I would like to give in detail scenarios in the various industries why that employability term will matter than just a job. So I will start with my type of job, which I am doing it from last 8 years, and what things I have observed in my industry. So basically, many of you might not be aware, but the piping industry has various domains, out of which I am working in the flexibility analysis or stress analysis. So what that do is we analyze the critical lines which have high temperature, high pressure, and which will serve from one equipment from another equipment. Those lines will have a tremendous pressure and temperature, so there is a necessity to verify whether those lines will be qualifying in the design conditions when the line will be operating or operational at the site locations. So we have a tool called Caesar 2 application, where we analyze the system in various conditions, sustain, expansion, in or various occasional conditions like seismic and all, seismic, wind loads. So but if I have to explain the need or importance of employability, I would say before Caesar there was plants which were running, oil and gas industry plants or chemical plants. Those were running at sites, but there was no Caesar. But how those lines was working at that condition, maybe in the 80s or 90s, because there were hand calculations done by engineers who were working at that time, but those were taking too much of time. So always there is a need of improvements or automation. So then that improvements happened, and Caesar came around 1994, and it started improvising the things. With the same application, everyone was analyzing the system quickly, and then everything comes very easy. But if I had to say, still there was a need, because still the investment or client wants the things to happen very fastly. So why I was pressing more much about employability is that now, if I had to say that earlier there were no use of spreadsheet, Excel spreadsheets, so it was taking maybe half an hour. But now with the use of Excel spreadsheets, that things are getting checked in hardly 5 minutes. Or let's say an application called Bot, which is being used by Worley from last 6 months. So there will be having a flange connection which needs to be checked for the leakage. So the companies which are not having those kind of automotive applications, those are taking around 15 to 20 minutes for a single flange to be checked. But with the use of bots in my current company, we are doing it within hardly few minutes. So the cost saving is directly dependent on the time saving, as you are all are aware. So as I said, there is a use of bot application, then Excel spreadsheet, then there are developments happened in the reporting itself of Caesar. So with that, now there are directly Excels being generated for various critical items like springs or snubbers. Those are very highly costly and specialty items. So that will be automatically generated with the help of automation. So it came via timeline that everyone needs to be aligned with the need, and everyone has to be aligned with the employability. So this is with respect to my industry. Let's focus on the other industry. One of my friend, he is working in IT industry, and he is working in the data management. You might be aware that data management, the necessity of the future, especially to those who are heavy clients. Let's say any industry will have a data to be stored and managed. Unless and until client or investor doesn't know what that data signifies or why that data is essential, one cannot be confirmed about the profitability. So earlier, how the things were being done, that the client was put some person and he was actually checking. Let's say, take a simple example like file. One can read it and he can describe it whether we are in the profit zone or loss zone. But now, being a technology, with the help of IT technology, the data management tools came with the help of DataStage, and it got developed in the reporting tool. So there is a application called BO, Business Object, from SIP, and then that tool was having few limitations. So again, after some years, development got into the business, and then the Cognos reporting tool came into picture, which was running highly with very superior manner with respect to original BO, and still there were few limitations. So again the development came and it got resulted into the recent reporting tool called ClickView, which is highly superior with respect to original, and not with that, with respect to ClickView, which was just recently developed. Why I am saying is that even IT industry, which many things that if you know some basic technology like C, C++, you are done, but it's not the case. Still you need to upgrade yourself, and that is what employability means to the client. So now my friend who was earlier used to run a report for maybe 20-25 minutes, it is getting resulted into hardly few minutes, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. And you never know, maybe in future this will result into same data to be reflected in few seconds. So that's the need in IT industry. Or let's take an example of automobile industry. Many of you might be interested in automobile, irrespective whether you are a mechanical engineer or automobile engineer. But most of the people will have an interest in automobiles. But if you observe that earlier automobile industry was running in a very normal way. Whether your requirement is for heavy engines, you will prefer the diesel type of vehicle, maybe heavy vehicles, or if you have a normal need which does not require heavy items to be transported, you will prefer petrol engine. That's the only two things. But check the recent scenarios. In few years back, there were development happened with respect to hybrid engines. So hybrid engines, your vehicle will run either of these fuels. At the same time, it may run based on the CNG or PNG, whichever applicable. So why that need came? Because everything is related with respect to employability. At the same time, it will result into the cost saving. And if you see the recent scenarios, maybe from the last year, even in our country, we have been hearing that many of the big shots like Tata or maybe companies like Hyundai, they are experimenting and they are targeting electric vehicles. So you might think that why there is because those are not efficient for longer routes, but that's not the case. There are so many people who are traveling to their work location, maybe few kilometers, let's say 10 or 15 kilometers. So they will definitely think about the cost, and they won't be harming using the vehicles with electric charged batteries. So that is the employability happening in automobile industry. So that is the essential part or necessity of employability. Now I will focus on to the how to improve the employability. As I already said, if there will be only two things which need to be done. If you are working in any of the industry, you must be aware that what is happening in your type of industry. If I am working in design industry or in the stress analysis, I should not be just focus on what Caesar 2 is working. You should be aware that is there any other application which is being operational in the similar fashion. So yes, there is an application called AutoPipe. So you must be aware at least basic things. If the time or if necessity came, then you should be flexible to work in that application along with the Caesar where you have been working for maybe 8 years. And similar way, if you are in IT industry, you should be aware with the technology. You must be aware what is happening in your industry. That may be data management, or that may be any application based, or that may be purely language based, let's say C, C++ or Java or .NET. And similar way you can relate it to the automobile industry. So, and if I have to give the one example that regarding the automobile industry, you might be aware about the vehicles being manufactured by Mahindra & Mahindra. And a few years back, if you observe, that company, which is a very famous company in our country, that was only targeting the people at the rural area. And one of their brand, that is Scorpio, which is the best example. That vehicle is not only can target the customer at the rural area, but also it can target the customers at the urban areas. So, and there that need came with the help of employability. So that basically I am saying this because that one should not be just should not be in a mindset that if I am working in this company, then it's done. I can rely on the application and I can easily settle it down and I can easily work. But that does not fulfill your need for your throughout your career. You should be always focusing your development, which in turn will result into the employability only. And now the remaining segment will be focusing on the students who are non-working and they might be in a third or fourth year of engineering. So my suggestion to them is that if you have an interest, you should try to focus in getting certifications on those interests. Let's say in mechanical engineering, you have basic two domains. Either you are in design or you are in manufacturing. So if you are in design, you should try to understand your area of interest. Let's say my area of interest was analysis, so I should get a certification in applications like Caesar or ANSYS or Hypermesh, because only and only then I will get easily jobs in those related companies, and that will benefit in my career easily. But if you are not interested in analysis but you are interested in design, CAD works related, so you should try to get certifications in applications like CATIA, ProE or Unigraphics. There are n number of applications. So not just learning, you should try to implement in your project related works. So why I am saying this is that if you do that, you will get the practical scenarios, and when you will get benefit out of it is that when you go for your first job interviews, when one cannot have a industry experience, then the interviewer will check whether your project related work has some benefit from your theoretical knowledge. So that will benefit you are giving you an opportunity at the start of your career itself. So similar way for manufacturing, there are other technologies, so that you should try to amplify and get the help at the start of your career itself. So I think I have covered most of the points, and only thing I am trying to say is that you should not just blindly go to any kind of work which you are not even aware, but try to reach out to those applications, those type of industry where you are interested in. So thank you.
Appreciate our efforts by subscribing to our channel. Thank you.